In this video, I'm going to show you how to install the NDI plugin for OBS so you can receive your slideshow from ProPresenter or FreeShow or your camera if it supports NDI. You can receive all these signals through your network into OBS. Go to your favorite browser and type Flatpak, just P-A-K, without the C. Flatpak is a package manager that has a lot of different apps and stuff on it, but we needed to install this NDI integration. Maybe on your specific distro you have it already pre-installed, but in case you don't have it, I'll show you how to install it. So after you go to flatpak.org, you just click on Get Set Up, and here's a bunch of different distributions. I'm using Debian, so I'll click on Debian, and here are the instructions. So I'll just click on this little icon to copy, and I'll open my terminal and I'll paste that command. After that, I'll come back here, and if you're using GNOME, use this line. If you're using KDE Plasma, use this line. You don't have to put this command, but this adds an integration for your software center. So if you want to install any Flatpak app from your software center, it will show up here. And if you want to uninstall it, you can also uninstall it from the app center. I'm using GNOME, so I'll copy the line for GNOME and paste it into my terminal and hit enter. Lastly, we'll need to add the repository for FlatHub. So let me copy this line and paste it in the terminal. And after hitting enter, I have to restart my computer. So I'll do that. Great, now we have Flatpak. We can proceed to install the NDI plugin. So let me type in here, NDI OBS, and scroll down a little bit. There's a GitHub page called DistroAV. So I'll click on this. So the name has changed. It was formerly OBS-NDI. Now it's called DistroAV. I'll scroll down a little bit until I find the installation instructions. So here we have installation, Windows, Mac OS, Linux. And the Linux is a Flatpak. That's why we had to install the Flatpak manager. So let's copy this command and go to the terminal again. And I'm gonna paste this command right here and hit enter. And I'll hit Y for yes. And this might take about 10 to 15 minutes depending on your internet speed. It asks to put your password. I'm gonna type my password, hit enter. Now if you try to run it right now, it will not work. It will give you errors in OBS that something is missing and it doesn't work because there's more we need to do. So on the same page, I'll go right here, any other options or errors, see the release page and installation wiki. So I'm gonna click on installation wiki, and it's not working because it needs runtime. So I'll look right here under the installation, required components, NDI runtime, scroll down a little bit to find Linux right above the uninstall. So I'll click Linux, and this will jump to this part of the page. Or you can just scroll down. It's on the same page. You scroll down until you see required components and the runtime, and you look for Linux, and it's this part right here. So for Debian/Ubuntu, you need this script. So I'm gonna copy that, go to my terminal and paste it there, hit enter, and wait a little bit for it to finish. But we're not done yet. There are additional firewall settings that we need to change. So let's come back to this page and copy this. I'm gonna hit copy right here and paste it in my terminal. It wants to install FFmpeg, so I'll just say yes and hit enter. And right now, if I open OBS, I have an NDI source and no errors, it works. I'm gonna create the source. I don't have any NDI signal right now, so I'll open FreeShow and go to the settings of FreeShow and go to outputs and enable NDI. And you can also enable transparent if you want. Let's type something like testing 1, 2, put it on the slideshow. And now if I go back to OBS, you can see it is in OBS. And if for some reason you want to uninstall this plugin, it's on the same installation wiki page. You have an uninstall section down here. So for Linux, you copy these commands and paste them into your terminal, and you remove all the plugins and everything that it did. That's pretty cool. You can connect your cameras to a network if they support NDI and get the camera feed that way, or you can use FreeShow for slideshow and camera feed or video or whatever and send them through the network to OBS. You can even install an NDI camera app on your phone and send your phone camera feed wirelessly to OBS. It will have some latency and maybe chopped up if the wireless connection is weak, but you can do that. Okay, so just to show you, in FreeShow, you can go to media and cameras and your camera will show up here. I am using my built-in webcam on the laptop and I blurred it because it doesn't look good on camera. Anyway, you can add text on top of it, and this all is showing up in OBS. I'll show you right now. So I'll go to sources and hit the plus button and create a new NDI source and hit OK. And then right here, I'll be able to choose the FreeShow. So that's the program, and it shows my webcam blurred, and on top of it, there is welcome. We can change the text. So I'll edit right here and say testing 1, 2, 1, 2. Update this and go back to OBS. And here you go. I have my camera. Now this will be very chopped up because my computer is very weak. And you have the text on top of it. I also have another NDI camera plugged in the other room, plugged into the router. So this is wireless signal. It will also be chopped up. I will create a new NDI source and I'll choose the camera. That is the camera. So if I move it, you can see the camera right here is on this chair and it's plugged into this dongle that is plugged into a Ethernet cable into the home router. And I'm receiving this signal wirelessly to OBS. That's why it's chopped up. But here's something really cool that you can do. If you have a PTZ camera, you can actually move it inside OBS without any external apps. So I'll double click on the NDI source and scroll down until I have pan tilt zoom, and I'll check this on. And now if I move these, I can actually move the camera from OBS. That's really cool. And I can zoom in and out. So here you go, NDI camera, slideshow, whatever you want to do, you have it. If you found this video helpful, learned something new, make sure to hit the like button, click on the video on screen right now, and I'll see you there.